we're going to be seeing if we can get to 500 subscribers. We're only 4 away. You know, our gardening channel, there's going to be some more tips and tricks coming very soon. Sorry, I haven't been posting as much, but, you know, I've been tired. Summer heat's been really tough. Okay, there we go. Just move that out of the way. There we go. Alright. Alright. This here. Let me just get this one out of here. So just look at these. These are Nekas, I think. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Oh, it's like a cone flower, yeah. A cone. Well, I know I have the tag in here somewhere. That's not it. Is this it? Yes. Some perennial Aneka hybrid there. So I'll tap that screen to like this live, you know, or hit that like button. Look at my garlic here. A lot of mosquitoes out here. Oh my gosh, a whole swarm of them. But, you know, I'll harvest this since this is definitely ready. But once more people come in here, comment below how your garden is doing. Got a lime here. Oh, yeah. Lemon. Some lemons there. Give them a, ow. Oof. Hey, welcome in. Double tap that screen to like this live. Let me know how your garden is doing if you have one. You know, today I'm going to see if we can get to 500 subscribers. We're only 4 away. And I'm going to be harvesting this garlic here. You know, once we have some more people in here, I'll be harvesting this. Double tap that screen to like this live. And we post tips, tricks, gardening content, you know, like crazy things. Like I posted the other day about how close this palm tree was going to this tree. It's crazy. And I'll show you around my garden. Just double tap that screen to like this live. Bee over there. This is catnip. Look, the bees absolutely love this. When the catnip flowers, it attracts tons of bees. See, there's some bee there. Oh, another bee there. Another bee over there. Double tap that screen to like this live. And let me know in the comments, do you have a garden? And what do you grow in your garden? I grow lots of stuff. I grow flowers. I grow fruits, vegetables. Let me know in the comments. It's my peach tree here. And it still hasn't produced fruit. And it's like the 3rd year. But I think it's because of this disease, the peach tree leaf curl. Which now it put out new leaves. But this also, look, there's still a bit remnants of it. So in the spring, before the buds open up, I'll have to spray with like some copper fungicide to get rid of it, because I think that's why it hasn't been producing, because the year before it had it. But, you know, it drops the fruit and then it puts out new healthy leaves, but still it really affects that crop, and I think that's why I'm not getting any peaches yet. So I'll have to do that eventually. You'll double tap that screen to like this live. Double tap. Once we get some likes, I'll start harvesting this garlic here. And look, I got some seeds here. Let me know in the comments. Comment. It really helps push out this live and get more people. But double tap that screen. Double tap to like this live. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you for liking. All right, make sure you share this live with your friends, families who like gardening as much as I do, or they just like gardening. But this garlic here, all the leaves have died. You know, this here, I got some see these here are garlic seeds. Okay, yeah, you can plant a clove of garlic and it will grow into a full garlic bulb, but like this, this also will grow into a nice garlic. I mean, yes, you can do a clove of garlic, but you can also do these here. So I got lots of seeds there. So first, I'm just gonna break that. Oh, hold on. Break that stem there. Okay. Yeah, I got all. But look, see? These were at the top. So the garlic flowers. You want to wait, because then you got lots of garlic seeds here. 1, 3. Yeah, I got 8 garlic seeds there. So, we'll have lots of garlic to plant. So once it flowers, it turns into seeds. These are seeds here. Yes, you can also plant a clove of garlic. Not sure where should I put these so I don't lose them. I guess I'll just put them in my pocket for now. I just gotta be sure I don't forget those. Okay, now, you can just yank it out of the ground, or you can also, brush away that dirt there. That is, I think, a tiger lily there. Yeah, from my other ones. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that garlic there. It's exciting. All right, keep brushing that dirt away. Comment below. Have you ever grown garlic before? I have. It's my, second year growing garlic. I planted garlic. I plant my garlic in November, so that way it can establish its roots before spring, and it works. I mean, so yeah, you can still be doing some gardening in November, because that's when I plant this, because it helps establish those roots. So, because if you plant in the spring, then it has to work on its leaves too. But establishing the roots promotes root growth, so that you get a nice bigger garlic like this here. Hey, welcome in. Let me know, have you ever grown garlic before, and when do you plant it? I plant mine November. Lots of mosquitoes here, but look at that. Okay, I'm almost there. All right, just gonna yank it out. Oh yeah, brush the dirt off. Now I have some nice seasonings. Nice freshly crushed garlic in our food soon. Maybe some garlic chicken or something to make, but look at that. Look at that garlic there. I may have left it in the ground a little too long, since the skin is kind of gone and kind of deteriorated. But no worries, I'll still, wash it, just give it a good washing. And it's, I just gotta cut the top off, cut the roots off. But I have a nice piece of garlic there, nice bulb. Got lots of cloves there. Yeah, great for some, season your food, in your chicken or whatever. I do also have some garlic over here. Look at these grapes. Look at them. Oh yeah, they're getting pretty big. Those are just those down there, but look at this. Look at this here. Look at these grapes. Those are getting really big. Oh, yeah. For more cool lives like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, so that when I go live, you'll be notified. Look at this. Look at that one. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I planted this in November. Because it, promotes root growth, and, you get that nice big garlic there. But look at these grapes. Ooh, look at this one here. See, I think, okay, I came out here, to squish them, and I think I squished this one a little too hard. because, you know, I want to see if it's ready, and it looks like it's a little, like, bruised now. So I'm just going to take that one off. Yeah. Anyway, but look at these. They're getting nice and pop. Ooh. Look at this. Literally looks like a vineyard up in here. Oh my God. Look at that. I mean, this one I squished a little too hard. And, oh. No, wait, that's, I thought that was like a bug. But no, that's where I took it off the line. But yeah, let's see, where is it? Yeah, it's got a little bruise because I squished it too hard. Because, to tell if the grapes are ready, I want to see, like, if they're, like, they got a little, like, give to them, like, they're a little, like, squishy, then, like, they're close to being ready. But, like, this, I can still eat it. Don't want to waste my grapes. But this third year for this vine, first year had struggled with struggled with fungus, but I used copper fungicide to get rid of it. Second year, did lots of growing, really established that vine. Third year, we finally got some grapes, and we got a ton of grapes. The whole buttload, like, oh my, look at that. There and there and there. We got so many grapes, it made the trellis fall over. It made the trellis snap there. I'll have to figure out how to fix this trellis. So right now it's like, it toppled over because of wind, and because I think all these grapes are really weighing it down a bit. But I'll have to figure out something with that. But, make sure you subscribe to see me harvest those grapes, because it's going to be big. I mean, I got lots of grapes here. And I mean tons. And this is the third year. This is the first year the grapevine is producing. Third year I've had it. Look at that. Tell me in the comments, have you ever grown grapes? I've never grown grapes before. This is the first time I'm getting grapes. I mean, I've had this vine for 3 years. And this is the first year it's producing. But look at that. These grapes are finally getting nice and big. Oh yeah, I'm going to have lots of grapes. I'm not sure I can eat all of them. Maybe I'll make some jelly with them or something. Now let's go over here. The strawberry plant there. Here is my other garlic. I think garlic has kind of like a semi-long shelf life. Look at this. See those? It's got some more garlic seeds there. So, and all the leaves here are dead. Yeah, it's a little green there, but, like the bottom leaves are all dead there. So that means it's ready. And to also see if your garlic is ready, you can brush away the dirt a little bit, and check that bulb size. It looks pretty good. All right. Okay. And it's a little smaller than this one, but it's still garlic. And then we also got these garlic seeds here. So, planting. Hold on. All right, there we go. Got those garlic seeds. Had to use both hands there. And then I got another one here. And then I got some in pots. Okay, let's push that. Oh, yeah, that one's a little small. Yeah, that one didn't do too well. But, we still got some garlic seeds here. So we'll take those. And that I could possibly still use. We'll see about that. But look at all these grapes. Tell me in the comments below, have you ever grown grapes before? I've had this grapevine for 3 years, and this is the first year it's producing. But look at these. These are really starting to get pretty big. So make sure you subscribe so you can see me harvest them. God, there are a lot of mosquitoes out here today. I guess because it just rained. And then also got garlic here. Some animal activity. Yeah, and some bug bites. But look, yeah. It's got lots I got lots of garlic. Oof, that one left it in too long. I think I left a lot of these in too long. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. I mean, these are also in a pot, so they don't grow as big, I guess. But I think it's because of the heat wave kind of, and I guess I wasn't on top of watering. But, we still got some garlic seeds there. Oh, I think those are dried. Don't worry, I got lots more of garlic seeds from my other garlics. But yeah, I planted my garlic in November. So, got all that root growth. Tell me in the comments right now, have you ever grown grapes before? Because I want to know. This third year I've had this grapevine, but this is the first year it's producing. Thank you, those who are liking the live. To like the live, you just double tap. And make sure you subscribe to see me harvest these grapes because they are getting very close. Look at that. See, I mean, there are still some little ones. Like this one at the end is a little baby, but I mean, look, but these here, these are really starting to get nice. I mean, these are some little baby ones there, but then there are also some nice big fat ones there. I'm saying hopefully maybe another week or two. I thought a month ago that it was going to be ready, but I mean, there are a lot of bunches of grape on here, so bunches of grapes. So, it's got lots of, put all that nutrients to all those bunches of grapes there. It's going, oh, wait, let's take a look at this one. Yeah, that one got, Ooh, wait, but look, ooh, there is a seed in there. So I guess this isn't a seedless grape, but that's okay. Because then I got lots of more grape seeds that I can plant more grapevines. It's nice. But yeah, that one got attacked by an animal. Toss that grape seed in there. Maybe it will grow. Maybe it won't. But, I'm sure to definitely save some. I also see another one over here. But look at these. Lots of these grapes undisturbed by animals, pests. These are just a few that have gotten, by pests. But, look. Those undisturbed, not covered by net. Some of these I did cover because they're more in the open, but I did not cover all of them. And no pesticides whatsoever. And these are kind of out in the open, untouched. But yeah, these do have seeds in them. But I mean, without seeds, I mean, yeah, you can do cuttings, but I mean, seeds are kind of easier, I feel like. But look, getting very close. And tell me in the comments, have you ever grown grapes? And look, I got my garlic here. Some garlic there, and then we got some garlic seeds, which are the flowers, garlic flowers, and then it puts into these little seeds. You can also grow it from a clove of garlic, but I have to, wash these, clean them, destem them, and I think I'll post a short video on that. Yeah. And look at my windmill palm here. That's pretty nice. Look at all those bees. I love coming out here, seeing these bees, these butterflies, pollinating my flowers, my fruit flowers, my regular flowers. And look, I want to show you this, my watermelon plant. Some animal ate the leaves, but look, untouched. This watermelon, little watermelon untouched here. This watermelon untouched. And some animal bit the leaves. I don't know, maybe a deer or something. There's so many mosquitoes. See, bit these leaves here. All those leaves. But, you know, even these little ones, untouched, this untouched. This one's growing a little weird. It's like a little smush. This one, I put this bag over to protect it because it's a little one, but I forgot to, like, take it off to, like, for a larger bag for that, like, that I did for this one. And now it's stuck on there. So I'll have to get some, like, scissors, or it will just grow, and eventually the seams will burst, and then it will, you know, then the bag will come off. But look at this sugar baby watermelon here. Look, it still fit in my palm here, but look, see, like I say it's about, I don't know, it's getting close to softball size, I would say. You know, so you gotta, you know, make sure you subscribe to see me harvest that. You know, there's, you know, another one here that's starting to get pretty big. And I'm sure there are some other ones around here. Yeah, you know, a little one there, this one here, this one here. This is the biggest one so far. Oh, look, see another one here, another one here. Got lots of watermelons. For this one, I didn't grow watermelon last year. Usually they just get eaten by animals, but this year I'm on top of that. I got a fence, and then I got a bag around it, so I get my watermelon. I mean, some, I'm not going to cover all of them since, like, that's a lot, you know, and, you know, I don't want to put too much stress on the vine, you know, so they can have some little ones if they want. But, yeah. And then it's growing up here. This is a purple canna bean. It's got some flowers there. Ooh, and this is my lettuce here, which, you know, it's seeded. And look, those seeds in here. This is my stevia here. Nice tropical scent to it. Like, it smells like pineapple with, like, some mint thrown in there. And then let's take a look. This is my summer squash here. We got one growing there. Oh, asparagus. My asparagus here. It's growing pretty good. Windmill palm. So yeah, really branching out, putting not a lot of new leaves here. Very happy about. Grew like a foot this year so far. Double tap that screen to like this live. Comment below, what are you growing in your garden? Yeah, but look at my watermelon. This is doing really good. Got one there. This one, biggest one here. It's like softball, so getting close to that. Here and here, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, get lots of watermelon this year. I didn't grow last year, but this year I am. Cherry bush. My tomato, I'm surprised I still haven't gotten any. I guess they're being eaten by animals, but I mean, I got some more flowers there and there. I did see a little one before, but I think that one got eaten by an animal. But it's like, why are they eating? This is like a big one too. It was like a better bush tomato, kind of like a beefsteak. So I don't know why they're eating them like unripe like that, but or maybe it's falling off. I don't know. Hopefully I get some soon. This is my cucumber bush, which we got tons of flowers here. But I still haven't seen any. Oh, look. Wait, hold up. Oh, look. See. Oh, okay. See. I'm trying to get that. See, you got a little one right there. Got some more flowers. Oh, yeah, I got another little one right there. So hopefully, you know, we'll get some cucumbers soon. Yeah, I got a lot more flowers. But yeah, we got some little ones there. And then tomato, hopefully I get some soon. I know I saw some before. Yeah. Can't wait for this watermelon. This one, biggest one so far. a sugar baby watermelon. It's like softball size, so, you know. For that. I really can't wait for these grapes. You know, it'll be first year getting those grapes. Let me show you again. Look at those. Getting very close. Maybe in 2 weeks, we'll get them. Hopefully. Can't wait to try some fresh off the vine grapes. Absolutely love farming. I call this Ryder's Farms, even though it technically is a garden. But my dream is to eventually have a farm, a sustainable farm, possibly organic also. But I know organic farming is, you know, quite expensive. So maybe I'll start with regular farming, and then I'll expand to some organic farming. We'll see. But I can't wait for these grapes, and I can't wait to have my own farm, and I'm not giving up on that dream. Look at that. Because I absolutely love coming out here every day and seeing my plants. But the thing is, you know, the winter in New Jersey, it's a little harsh. Well, you know, that's why I maybe move to Florida or California. So, you know, I can garden a lot more and farm a lot more. Hopefully get a farm down there. You know, so support us on that journey. You know, subscribe. But look at these grapes. And tell me in the comments, have you ever grown grapes before? Do you have a grapevine of your own? Let me know in the comments. And I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and for staying on here. Look at my pineapple right there. I got lots of pineapple. Grown these from grocery store pineapples. You can, you know, search my short videos and you'll see that one there. How to grow a pineapple, I think it's called. But catnip, bees, butterflies, absolute love it when it flowers. Got tons of them visiting every day. And it brings me incredible joy to see these in my garden, these butterflies pollinating. And gardening is really good for you and those insects and plants and animals. I mean, I can't wait for this watermelon. A nice homegrown sugar baby watermelon. That's, you know, I'd say softball size. Yeah. And got some little one there and there. Can't wait. This is my windmill palm. 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Insulated that in the winter. It's doing really good. It grew like a foot already. You'll put tons of new leaves. You know, double tap that screen to like this live. Hit that subscribe button for more cool lives, more updates, you know, on gardening. You know, here soon, very soon, I'm going to be harvesting these grapes. As you can see, they're getting pretty big. So, you know, make sure you subscribe so you can see that. I'm not sure if we made it to 500 subscribers or not, because I really wanted to get that. We were only 4 away. You know, if someone could check for me and let me know, that would be great. That is a huge milestone for us. We've been working so hard. You know, I know right now it's just an I, but hopefully it's a we soon, you know, and that, you know, I have a farm with, you know, employees and everything. But, you know, we're still a little far away from that. But to support us on our journey into farming, you know, subscribe. You know, I really want to have a sustainable organic farm when I grow up and provide food to everywhere in the world. You will provide lots of food. Because where do you think you get all your food from? Farming. Alright, guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for liking, for for commenting. I really appreciate it. Make sure you go check out all my other videos. And make sure you subscribe to be notified for more cool lives like this. Updates, harvesting my garlic, which I just did. You know, harvesting my watermelon, harvesting my grapes. I'll do short videos, I'll do lives, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully we made it to 500 subscribers. I don't know, I'll have to check. But, you know, it's been really amazing. Thank you for all the support. Look at that. These grapes, these fruits, everything. It's just amazing. I love it. All right. Thank you for all your support. You're liking that live, sharing it. All right. Peace.